Let's draw Woody. First, you're going to start with his face. You're going to hook around his ear. You're going to cross over for his hat. Bring down for his hair. You're going to create the lip of his hat. And then the top. You're going to create his two big eyes, his eyebrows, his nose, his mouth, teeth, tongue, eyeballs, his neck, the top of his sheriff hat, collar I should say. Okay. Then you're going to bring down his shirt. You've got his badge going on here. And then his arms. So his vest will come in like this. And he has his deputy star up there. You're gonna do his belt with the hook. They have the side for his weapons. And then you're just gonna do his legs. It's hard to see, so let me do this. You're gonna do his boots. Nothing too crazy, just his boots. And on the back, they have, one of those crazy pieces so that make him a true cowboy. And there you have your Woody. So first we want to start off with the horse's neck. Okay? And then we're going to make his little nose. And then his mane. So I'm just going to bring down his neck a little bit. And then we're going to do his head with the crazy horse hair that he has. We got some two ears going on. We got his big eyes. He has eyebrows. He has a tongue. And then we're going to start his neckline and his satchel so people can ride him. That's his bushy tail. We got his legs going on here. His hooves. Okay. You're gonna have all you need now is when you ride a horse, you need the place to put your feet, and we need to erase this inner piece. And then you have the one back here for your other foot. And there you have Woody's trusty steed. Now we're going to do Woody's piggy bank. So we're going to start with this circle for the pig's head. We're going to do the ears, his eyes and his eyebrows. We're going to do his nose and his mouth, his front teeth, his tongue, and his bottom lip, his two little pig snouts. You're going to go up and do his back. You're going to do the front foot. Now we're going to do the back one. And then we're going to do the other front one. And then we got the other back one going on here. And then we can't forget the spot to put his coins, his money in the piggy bank. And that's how you do Woody's piggy bank. We're going to be making Buzz Lightyear. First, you want to start with Buzz's chute. And then we're going to create his kind of, neck and head. So you're going to create his face first. And that's like the beginning of his shoot. This also comes down like this. He has a little spiral for a chin, his mouth, his nose, his cheekbones, his eyes, his eyebrows. You can see his hair, or his, I guess, shoot of the space suit. And you're going to come up here. I'm going to create the bulk of his space suit. And you know his space suit's kind of funky because he's got a lot going on in his space suit. Remember, you could pause this at any time and you could create it by yourself. I'm just going to do the exact same thing to the other side. I will show you guys in a minute. I'm sorry, my camera doesn't always show this big screen. Okay, you can see now in the middle we have his body piece. And then we have his stomach crunches. Goes down to start forming his hips. And then we have his two legs. And then we have his funky space boots. And there you have it. We have, oh, one more thing. We just gotta add his circles for his space buttons. And there we have Buzz Lightyear. Now we're gonna draw Jessy. We're going to start with Jessy's face. And then you have Jessy's really cool braided hair with her bow in it. And you have her big hat, because she's a cowgirl. And then you have her cowgirl outfits. So cute. Swooshy eyes. We got our hands coming out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta make sure I get all our fingers up in there. We always want to make sure we have all Jessy's fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, I'm not doing her fingers too fancy. Do her belt now. She's got a big cowgirl buckle. We're going to draw her running away with her big boots. Big cowgirl boots. And she's running this way with her foot up in the air. She's got her big cowgirl boots going on. And you know the cowgirls have that extra piece to her boot over there like that. And voila, we have Jessy. Now we're going to do Bo Peep. So you're going to do her face. I'm starting off with her hair because her bonnet is a very big, unique bonnet. We have her eyebrows and her eyes, her nose and her mouth, her bonnet. For her arm, she's holding her staff over here. So you can see she's got a metal staff. And just gonna put the staff her sheep staff. Okay, and then we have the beginning of her dress. Ruffles of her dress. This piece of her dress has these little waves. This part of her dress just has circles. And I think that's it. We are done with Bo Peep. Look at that. Very quick Bo Peep. Hold on to her staff. Today we're going to do Toy Story's Rex. You're going to start with his head. And some teeth. And then his nose. These are his eyes up here. And then you're going to have his short neck, his back, his feet, his tail, his stomach up here. You're going to have his short, stubby hands, his big foot coming out here. Mark here that continues in the tail, and there you have Rex from Toy Story. Now we're going to do Woody's Slinky dog. So we're going to start with the head. And we're going to do the snout. And then his eyes, his really cute ears, and then we have his long neck, and then we go into his body. It's like very boxy, his body, because he is a Slinky. So just be prepared to do lots of boxes and squealies. Okay. So now he has a Slinky body. So we're just gonna go Slinky, 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 Slinky. He does have a butt. He has a Slinky tail with a circle on top. And then he has a foot here. And a foot here. And there's Woody's Slinky doggy. Now we're gonna do Mr. Potato Head. So we're gonna do the potato body. We're gonna do his cowboy hat, his big eyes, his clunky eyebrows. He's got his big nose, his big mustache, cool smile. He's got his big ears. He's got his hands here. They're leaning up against his big shoes. And his hand over here waving high. And there you have it, Mr. Potato Head. And last but not least, the famous Forky, which is only in the last Toy Story, but I know everyone really likes him, so I figured I would throw him in and do a little bit for Forky. And we have Forky.